that I like to hear. Okay. So, okay. There we go. I'm in there. Okay. So we are officially live. Hey guys. What's that say? What did you say? Oh, hi ladies. How are you? That's Sandy. She wrote $30. Okay.
Oh, I remember her.
Yeah, she's watching right now. Okay, so we haven't done this show in like 2 weeks because I was on vacation. I was in the Bahamas. Sorry. So, but I'm back and I'm ready to roll. So it's this episode we have Karen.
Hello.
And then we have Kara, one of the Bellas. So I wrote it down because I know I forget. So you're an author, actress, and a sports performing coach.
Right.
So how does all of that happen? Like, I mean, I guess, yeah, I don't know. They're all so different, I feel, right?
They are. Yeah, pretty much. Well, the author and the sports performance are very intertwined. I write a lot of other articles today, as a matter of fact. Yeah, so that all kind of goes together. Mm-hmm. The acting thing happened by accident, sort of.
Interesting.
Yes. I got laid off from a coaching job. I always wanted to do voiceover work. I started looking for voiceover casting calls and couldn't really find that many, but I found a lot of film casting calls. So I started responding to them, and I started with some background work, and I started getting some speaking roles, and here I am 4.5 years later with a bunch of credits on the IMDb website and making it a career pretty much.
That's cool. So, like, what's like your favorite role that you've done so far?
That's a good question. I like playing lawyer, FBI, banker, professional type stuff.
Okay.
I'm getting a lot of use out of my suits. Yeah.
That's
so
cool.
tomorrow I'm a lawyer again.
Really? For what?
Billions. So.
I feel like I've heard of that.
It's a pretty popular show. It's on Showtime.
Okay. See, I don't have time to watch TV.
It's a good show. You really should find an hour.
Who's in it?
Giamatti. What's his name? I don't even know his real name.
I'm not sure. But I feel like I've seen
2 years.
I've seen the commercials.
Yeah.
So it's like a reoccurring role.
Yeah, it is.
That's cool.
It's a very small role, but the fact that they keep calling me back, every time we're filming in that office is a good thing.
Okay.
So, yeah.
That's cool. Any cool celebrities that you've met?
Yeah, a lot of them as I'm working on their shows, but you don't really interact with the big stars as much as you would think that you would. And on the smaller projects, when I have one of the bigger roles, you don't see the big stars because, it's a smaller project and,
So you haven't met Leonardo DiCaprio?
No. I recently saw Ice-T. I met,
the things I would do to meet that man. The things I would do if I met that man. I always say I'd probably get arrested. Not intentionally. I feel like I'd probably just like hump his leg or something.
No, he'd be handcuffed. You couldn't dial 911.
Oh.
Yeah. And that's why you will come with me if I ever know where he is. You bring the handcuffs. So I know you can't see it, but you have a bunch of books out. So you said you've written like, you don't even know, 20-something books. So many.
Yeah, 20-something. I think Barnes & Noble has like 23 listed, but there are a few second and third editions.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to
they're
hook you
all
up
on
with one
Amazon.
of my.
I was looking through like briefly to kind of get a feel for what you were writing books about, and there's you have a lot.
Thanks. Yeah, I do.
Slippers. I should hook you up with one of my friends. She's in the process of trying to write a book. I think I might have told you that. Making cancer fun again. So like, I don't know if she's in the stages of trying to like publish it and get it together. So I should hook you guys up since you have experience doing it. But so out of these, which one did you want to talk about? Because I haven't seen the inside of any of them, just like the covers by looking on Amazon.
Since you just mentioned cancer, this one?
That's what made me think of looking at that. Yeah. That's what made me think about mentioning it.
This one is actually based on my cancer diagnosis in 1991.
Okay. What
the doctors told me before and what they said to expect, and then how I've lived my life ever since then. Mm-hmm. And I pretty much beat the odds because back then they told me I'd be bedridden for the rest of my life, and I'm not.
So they said that you have this and you're going to be bedridden soon.
Yeah. Well, they said right after the surgery, and they were right, because they were sort of right. I spent the first year pretty much in bed like 20 hours a day, except for if somebody drove me to my gym, and then I would be in my gym with my leg up. So they were sort of right, but not completely right, because I am living a pretty normal life, and I do wear compression stockings now to keep the swelling in my leg down. So, and I'm very good at maintaining the lymphedema, which is an end result of cancer surgery a lot of the time. But if I wasn't good at maintaining it, then they would have been 100% accurate.
So in this book, it would explain to someone who is diagnosed with this how they can not be bedridden.
Some of it, yes. A lot of it is how I dealt with the situation, but then there are some tips and some explanations on what lymphedema is. And
I've never even heard of it.
Most people have not. And it's sad because there are a lot.
Greyhound.
Yeah.
She has greyhounds. Mom, if you're watching, she has a greyhound.
I have a different greyhound now. So many people have lymphedema, and a lot of people don't even realize it. They think they're just overweight, or they think that the swelling is from something else. But a lot of the times, it's actually the lymphatic fluid building up in their legs, and it's not water.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah. The one, you have the swing one. So what is this? So like I saw this one and I was really interested by the picture. So
that's my nephew actually.
Okay, and then there was one with you doing it, right? Okay.
Two totally different workouts.
Did you like see this somewhere? Or did you kind of like make this up?
I did it.
So it's working out on a swing set. So like any park has a swing set, basically, right? Like anyone has access to this. Is this why you did this?
Well, no, I was living in Tom's. It is hard. I was living in Tom's River at the time, and I used to drive over the bridge to Seaside all the time. And I didn't go to the Seaside Heights where all the amusements are. I went to the other side of that town where it's a private little beach and a little swing set and just a little bit of water. It's not the ocean, it's the bay.
Okay.
And I was watching people on the swings as I was walking, and I said to myself, oh, wait a minute. You know how when you pump the swing forward and back? Well, when you pump it forward and lift your legs up, that's actually a leg extension, like the leg extension machine that you find in health clubs. Then when you bend your legs to go backwards, that's actually a leg curl. So then I said to myself, wait a minute. We can do more exercises on a swing than just those two movements.
Yeah, like this.
And then my mind was just
this one, for example, like if anyone's ever heard of like the TRX classes, I've taken those. This is kind of, that's a move. I'm not going to show you because you have to buy the book, but that, right? Like, that's definitely a move that I've attempted to do while taking one of the classes.
Before TRX.
Keyword attempting.
Yeah, I'm assuming. Keyword attempting. So what year did you write this one?
2006.
And the lunges? Yeah, like literally all of these exercises you do with the TRX, but I feel like the swing might make it easier because the TRX, sometimes I would like, like my arms would.
Yeah, that's even both ways.
But this, because it's a swing.
You can actually use two swings.
Is that for like the intermediate?
More like advanced. Yeah. I originally wrote these Swing Set fitness books for like firefighters and military and people that are already in shape because I knew a lot of the exercises were challenging. But then I did a group workout with a bunch of like normal people who haven't worked out in years, and I realized there are plenty of beginner exercises that can be done on a swing. So you can actually start out as a beginner and then advance to things like that.
This one, I remember when I had a trainer would teach me to do this on one of those balls. Those big
yes,
blow-up balls.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Once again, I'm not showing you, but if you get the book, you can see all these cool things. And it explains, there's photos. It shows you exactly how to do it step by step with photos, words. Basically, really idiot-proof.
I like that. That's good.
For anyone, like if you don't want to read, you just look at the pictures. Really, it's all pretty cool. And the guy that's doing the pictures is in really great shape, but like you said, you don't have to be in that greatest shape to do this stuff, but you will end up looking like him after you do it.
He's also a CSCS, my nephew.
What's that?
certified strength and conditioning specialist.
Okay.
So we both do sports science. My main sport is gymnastics. His main sport is baseball. So it was pretty interesting to watch a lifetime baseball player do these exercises for the first time.
Fitness on a swing set. I need to.
That actually looks pretty good.
Do you want to look?
Yeah. I was like
I'm
reading
being
over
greedy
you.
over here. And then this one, I remember seeing.
I might need to have an ambulance on
So what's
standby if I do this.
stand for again? Certified
Strength and conditioning specialist.
So we got another workout book. Have you thought about videos?
Yeah.
No?
I don't have anyone to videotape me, and I'm not gonna lie. Oh, that's true. I'm not gonna lie. These workouts are tough, and I can't always get through the whole thing.
Well, if you think about it,
So
like
you pick some that you can do, we'll pick some that we can do, and then we'll just
we could put a workout thing together. Because like with technology nowadays, you can do a 10-minute blip, do another 10-minute blip, and then blip it together. You know? Because, I mean, the things with books, like, I personally like books. I've always liked books. I'm a printer. Like, I don't know how people just save things on their computer. Like, I print it. Like,
oh, yes.
I have everything. Like, every show, I have everything printed. I'm a saver. So, like, books I enjoy. But I know nowadays, books, like, people are into, like, the videos. Like, a cassette that they could just, like, keep somewhere and, like, play. Because they don't want to read to figure out how to do it or look at the picture.
That's true.
So I feel like if you put this stuff into videos also, I mean, especially the swing thing, because that one's different.
Well, I did do some videos in the very beginning. My ex-husband used to be the one that, would take the pictures and do the videos and stuff like that.
Yeah,
but I haven't done a video in a while.
Like a live blog.
There you go. Good idea. Summer is coming up.
I know. See, so this is with medicine balls and stuff and weights. You can get weights now at Five Below.
Yes, I know.
Right? Like, I remember, like, back in the day, like, I spent so much money on a weight set.
You had to go to somewhere that sold the equipment because you couldn't get it anywhere else.
I never used it. I just had it to be cool. It was in my room. I was in high school. Never used it. And, like, I just saw them recently at Five Below. I also had a stepper. I don't think I ever used it. No idea where it is. My mom probably threw it out.
I still have that stuff. You know why? My Greyhound uses it to get into the car.
Aww. But, yeah, these are all moves that I've seen in classes I've taken throughout the years, for sure.
Now, here's the thing. If you combine those moves, if you do 6 of those exercises nonstop, and then do another round of those same 6 exercises, then you're literally like dripping with sweat, and that's what Legs Plus is all about. It's really a high-intensity workout. It's not just like do one exercise and walk around the room and talk to everybody in the room. It's going from one to the other, so you really do get the results.
This is what we're going to do. When it gets warmer out, like April, because she just said she's going to do it, so now I'm going to hold her to it. You tell us what to do, and we will do it on a live video. We will do the 6 in a row, and you can watch how people that don't work out react to the video.
Now, here's another thing.
To the workout.
I did a couple of short video clips combining Legs Plus with fitness on the swing set.
Oh, yeah,
I actually brought weights to work out with the swing.
It's like there's McDonald's right here, and across the street from McDonald's, in the same parking lot, there's I'm pretty sure, like a swing set.
Oh, wow.
Like literally right across the street.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've done a lot, but yeah.
And then what are these? Because you said that so you're a sports performing coach. I know you told me what that was before. Do you know what that is? What a sports performing coach is?
Well, what I know it as, I'm not gonna be wrong, is that whatever sport you're doing, let's say it's golf, you would enhance like a golf swing, or if they're playing softball, you would like do a batting swing, or like whatever helps with each individual sport.
Exactly. Sport-specific strength.
Yeah.
Or speed, or endurance, or flexibility, depending on what the athlete needs.
And you specialize in gymnastics. Is that why the majority of the books are gymnastics?
Yes. Yes. Because I had to think for a moment. Because this one, I actually have a series of 6 drills and conditioning books. This is the original one, and it was actually used to create CrossFit back in 2000. 2001, whenever he started.
Really?
Yeah, CrossFit has evolved a lot. Now they do a lot of powerlifting. But in the beginning, CrossFit was gymnastics conditioning for adults, basically. And he used my first book.
I went to a gym that did CrossFit, like...
Wait, the inventor of CrossFit used this?
He did.
He did?
He did. He actually sent me some customers. So at least he gave me credit.
So I was going to say, like...
People.
Yeah, why aren't you, like, his partner, then? Because isn't CrossFit, like, insane right now?
It is.